My name is Matt. I am 36 years old, and I'm a hairstylist in Manhattan. I'm not making big-time money, but my healthcare costs are $1,000 a month. When I was 10 years old, I was diagnosed with diabetes. My mother is a nurse, so she was well-versed in the disease. She had the knowledge to help me figure out how best to manage my life challenge of having diabetes. But I was trying my hardest to make it on my own and prove that I could do this and prove that I could be my own person. When I was 19, I had moved a few hours from my mom. I was waiting tables and making tips and trying to cover my rent and just trying to be independent. And I wasn't able to, at the time, afford insulin. And so I started rationing my insulin, and I ended up running out of insulin. My roommates found me there, passed out on my bathroom floor. As we went in to the emergency room, I told them that I couldn't go in there because I couldn't afford to pay for it. I was dying, and I was more concerned with how I would pay the bill for these people to save my life than I cared about getting my life saved. I'm grateful that I'm alive and that things worked out the way they did, but I think that's the beginning. Because of this disease, I found out that I was going to be losing half of my foot. I might be limited in what I could do for the rest of my life. It is a source of some of my shame and anger about having to be different.
I just only remember being at the hospital and when the woman said the toes have to come off, and I just felt sick to my stomach. I think you were feeling some kind of shame about it, and you didn't want to be a burden on anyone. And
I think it's always been important for me to be self-sufficient. I think asking for help is hard for me.
Hindsight is wonderful, because if I'd known, I would have bought him insulin and sent it to him. So, guilt, yeah, there's a lot of guilt there. The healthcare system, it's broken. It's been broken. The cost of it is so exorbitant that a regular guy making minimum wage, even with tips, couldn't afford the healthcare. When he had his foot amputated, Matthew had to do a GoFundMe page, and that shouldn't be. There are much poorer countries than ours that have health care for everyone.
I'm tied to a system that is stacked against me. I can't plan for my future because whatever's extra in my paycheck goes to my medical costs. I should be able to save so that my mother, who has taken care of me all these years, I can give it back to her and help take care of her. To me, Medicare for All isn't free healthcare. Medicare for All is something that we, as working Americans, contribute to, and we can look down at our paycheck and see something that benefits everyone. And I would be proud to look at that.